Heat 2 of round 4, hitting the lineup. It is Tyler Wright, the 21-year-old, up against Manuel, 22 years of age. A bit of head-to-head history between these two competitors. Tyler Wright getting the jump on Malia, 3-2 going into the new season. But it is going to be Manuel stroking into the first wave of Heat 2 of round 4, driving down the line with a lot of speed. Clean rail work throughout the contest so far, but just loses her fins on that first manoeuvre. Ninth position coming into this final event. But Rosie, there just seems to be a real improvement in Malia's surfing this year. But what goes wrong here?
Well, you see Malia really trying to push out on that turn. You see that beautiful bottom turn. She leans into it. And then unfortunately the board kind of doesn't catch the rail. It goes a bit flat, so that fin kind of skips out on her. She didn't get the rail to kind of catch where she needed it to for the wave to kind of push back and the rail to engage. So the fins kind of spin out. You're just on a flat surface. And
well, let's see if Tyler Wright will make Malia pay for that mistake. She uses priority on this wave. Speed, line, down to the inside. Solid hit. Not a huge turn though. Second move is strong. This wave's going to shut down on her. And she'll kick out. So it won't be a massive number. And Malia's going to dodge a bullet there. Know who you think is going to win. A couple of the potential spoilers in the water right now. This is the replay of Tyler's last ride.
yeah, you see her trying to time up that first turn. Another crack. So, you know, 2 good turns from Tyler Wright, but it was just that timing that was just a hair off. I mean, you see a little bit of the board dig in.
Trying to get underneath the lip on this one. It's a beautiful looking wall. She drops in. Races down the line into this smooth carve to get started. Just trying to stay out in front of this wave now. A clean finish, nice rail work to maintain her spot on the CT for 2014. 5th last year and now back to 9th now.
See Malia working through that frothy section. Oftentimes the ladies just realizing that the wave's going to run away and they want to find that perfect pocket to place their maneuvers.
With a number of medium-sized set waves rolling in, and Tyler's going to swing on this one, driving into the tube. This thing's starting to bowl out. She's still going, but gets clipped, looking for a low road exit. She looks down the line to see if that thing held open. Well, let's see if Malia can turn this wave into a decent score. Just a transition turn to get started. There's a nice, more committed rail turn, but just the one move of substance.
Water her brother, so they were screaming through it. And right now, I mean, look at how beautiful this wall is. Tyler's gonna slide into this one and see what she can get done off the bottom. A little warble in it, as you saw, the high tide kind of pushes across, but the inside's still super clean with a nice sweep right there back into the bowl, slamming it off the top again. Wow, she is having a blast out here. Love watching her.
Well, she just blitzed that ride and does make it right down to the end section there. Just a couple of turns, but very committed. I think the judges will love how critical that second turn was, drifting the fins for a moment. Great to have Strata Wasilewski out there in the channel, and we'll cross to him throughout the day for solid insights as Malia finds herself a decent wave. First turn was strong, looked to throw her board vertically into the lip, but took a fall just over 19 minutes remaining.
Give her the opportunity and she'll just take it with both hands. As you see her dropping into this medium-sized wave, the caddy's watching from the shoulder. She kind of has to negotiate that high tide section like Strata mentioned, but then comes around, carves it. I love the way she puts that board on rail. You can see the fins, they get exposed, but then it's that turn that she's just able to release the tail, release the fins, just flow it down. So just 2 turns from Tyler, but it's a little taste of what she's capable of.
But here we go, some movement in the lineup. Malia, she takes this first ride, drives off the bottom, a clean wall, silky turn. Second move, just bashes the lip, brings it through to the inside, goes to the roundhouse cutback for the finish. Mixing things up, nice variety of turns. Behind her, Tyler Wright. She gets a look at a decent wall. Plenty of speed for this first turn. Bashes the lip. Drives up into it once again. Maintaining some speed. Stalls for a moment but doesn't find the tube. Gets a bit of cover there for a moment. Busts through the curtain. Puts her board on rail. And this wave is holding up beautifully. Gets the opportunity to commit to a couple of decent moves on the inside. Malia with that backup board and probably offering some insights on what Tyler's last ride was like as Malia dug in on this one, Rosie.
Yeah, it was good to see her get that kind of draw that line and get that first turn in early and then peels off these couple of cutbacking maneuvers like you mentioned, doing the cutback for the finish, kind of mixing it up a little bit, and then Tyler Wright takes off right behind the second wave of the set. Unfortunately, Tyler had to kind of power through that first section to get around it, and then she unleashed these few turns straight into that second turn. Looks for the cover, then gets a little shampoo on the inside, and this is where she finds that little inside section that we're talking about on Keiki Bowl. Wraps it around, hits it up again, really gets a lot of work done here. That Keiki section stands up so nicely and you're able to get those couple of hits in.
Malia has priority. Have a look at this set. Malia's going to take this one. Racing down the line. Let's see if it holds up for her. Drives into the first section. Smooth car, but this wave is going to shut down. Just over a minute remaining. And Tyler Wright left out the back with what could be the wave of the heat. She drops to the bottom. Digs in to a layback snap to get started. This wave barrels, but it shuts down. Well, there is 55 seconds to go. And there it is. This heat coming to a close. We are still waiting on a number to drop for Malia's last ride, but it was just a single turn. Tyler also got one manoeuvre done on her wave. Here's the replay of Malia's.
One of the biggest sets that we've seen all day. Malia really needs to get something special on this wave, looking for that 4.77, so not a massive score, still waiting for it to get locked in by the judges. Was that one turn enough for her to advance over Tyler Wright? I don't know. If
it was a great turn.
It was.
A beautiful turn, but the number is coming through now. It's a 3.83, not enough. And Tyler Wright just hangs on to the lead, and Tyler will now take on Carissa Moore in quarterfinal number 2. It'll be a replay of last year's Target Maui Pro final.